It's been 10 years since the original came out on the Nintendo Wii, but we now have a HD remake for The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I myself never played the original game when it came out, and I know many others didn't either due to its heavy reliance on motion controls, but this time around you can actually choose between buttons or motion controls, so we went for buttons as our choice, but let me know what your choice is going to be in the comments below. We start the game with a cutscene showing the ground splitting in two and an evil presence emerging from underneath. This live action chain chomp lets out a scream, and then we get to Link having a nightmare about said creature, and a ghostly figure speaks out to us. We get awakened by a bird and fall out of bed.
You've got mail.
The letter we receive is from Zelda asking us to meet her before the wing ceremony later today. We get up and we grab a blue rupee from the cupboard and leave the room. Some friendly faces of the Knights Academy, including Pippet and a bloke called Owlin, are roaming around, so we have a little natter with them. There's also this weakling named Fledge who struggles to lift the barrel, so we help him out and deliver it to this lovely old woman. We quickly relieve ourselves and exit the academy. Before we can take a breath of fresh air, we get called upon by Instructor Horwell. Drivers talk up close, so we dash up some boxes and get to his level. He explains that Zelda's pet Mia has wandered up to the roof and needs help to reclaim her. This is an optional quest, but we do decide to make it our good deed of the day. After doing a bit of parkour, we get up there and grab this cat thing and return it to Horwell. Back to the main quest now, and following a delightful chat with Sylvester Stallone, we then go up to talk to Zelda, who's beautifully playing her harp. She apparently knew we'd be a lazy slob, and that's why she sent her bird to wake us up, as well as wanting us to be the first to see how stunning she looked. Her father, Gapora, enters the scene and Zelda starts to panic, but Link will do shite at the ceremony. Gapora calms her down and Zelda takes us to the ledge. She happily pushes us off so we can call for our bird, but the bird is nowhere to be seen, so she comes to the rescue, but her bird unfortunately gets a little hurt in the process. Gapora kindly delays the ceremony so we can find the missing bird. We head back down and tell Horwell the bad news, and he decides to crack a joke about the whole situation. Bloody Horwell! Continuing south, even though we're pushed for time, we help this Chucky looking kid by rolling into the tree to release the stag beetle. We then head down to the plaza and come across a guy named Groose and his two goons, and overhear his sabotage plan for the ceremony and the suggestion that he's captured our bird. Groose doesn't take kindly to a quip on his hair and tries to intimidate us until he's busted by Zelda. Back up to the Knights Academy and Fledge comes clean that he kept secret where the bird was being captured, scared of a beating by Groose. Pippet warns of monsters on our path and suggests we need a weapon. So we head on into the sparring hall and go to the back to grab a sword out of the chest. And we do a little training, some good and some not so good. We then head to the waterfall to kill some bats and slimes in the cave until we reach Zelda. We check around the corner and bingo, the bird is there. We cut free our bird and Zelda goes to tell her father the good news while we run into Groose and Co once more. He spouts his lust for Zelda and as before, gets caught by Zelda standing behind him. They flee the premises and Zelda wishes us good luck for the race and we make our way there. The contestants get told to catch the statue carried by the golden bird and away we go. We catch it once but are unable to get the statue thanks to Groose. However, second time's the charm and victory is ours. Zelda goes full thrill seeker and we catch her as she falls. We travel up to the top of the statue and Zelda presents us with this sailcloth. She pushes us off for a second time today and we gracefully land first time. She loves it and asks us to go out on a flying date. The answer is of course yes, and it goes swimmingly until some evil force drags her away, knocks us unconscious in the process. Another vision scene occurs and this includes Zelda's demise, and we wake up to Gapora watching over us. Link explains what happened to Zelda during the flight and he advises us to rest up. Forget that! We open the door and see the blue spirit, so we follow it out the door. Up the stairs, we even see that cat thing from earlier looking all terrifying. So we give it a few smacks, kill some slimes and follow the blue spirit up to the statue until it makes an opening for us. We go in and see a rather fancy looking sword. The spirit introduces herself as Phi, the spirit of the sword, and her duty is to serve us in fulfilling our destiny, yada yada. She tells us to pick up the goddess sword. We do that and get a great shot of us raising it to the sky. Gapora comes in to say how we knew it all along. Phi again confirms Zelda is on the surface level, but we need to break the cloud barrier to get down there. Phi provides us with the emerald tablet. We skyward strike this crest and a panel appears. We are then able to place it in its slot, which sends a beam of energy that opens up a hole. Gapora suggests that we should wear more sturdy clothes for our adventure below, and cut back to our bedroom. We are now modelling our trademark look. As we leave, the cad from earlier completes his redemption arc by gifting us an adventure pouch. A quick nap slash shite and we say so long to the academy. Owlin outside gives us a free shield and then we head to the bazaar. While there we receive a fortune telling from this gentleman, purchase a potion from this lady, and buy a spare shield from this creepy man. I'm just browsing! With everything sorted, we jump off the edge and call our bird. Loftwing takes us to the hole and we begin our fall. No splatting this time, we land on the grassy climate and get straight to destroying these plants. We then take a look down at the eyrie below and we venture on downwards. At the bottom is a pedestal with a dark aura to slash, and once done we can now make our way up via the steam spouts. However, before we go up we have a little tutorial of a feature called dowsing. Using our first person view, a purple ring will now help us seek out our objective. The more vibration, closer we are to our target. Now we've made our way up, the door that was previously locked is now open, so we head on in. Inside is a temple and we come across a mysterious figure at the back, named the Old One. This old lady offers her wisdom of how to leave beacons on our map, and generously opens the door for us to continue our adventure. We head on out and stumble upon a Goron called Gorka who is surrounded by the goblins. What an interesting sentence that was. They put up a good fight, but none survive. Turns out Gorka is a connoisseur of ancient culture, and goes into discussion about the bird statue. The statue glows as we approach it and Gorko demands answers. We can now use these statues not only to save our progress, but also to return to the sky above. We complete a few strenuous activities, pushing a log for example to make a shortcut, and rolling a log to help us move forward. Fire announces that we've made it to Faron Woods, and this is where we'll leave it today. If you did enjoy the video, please do slap a like, and I'll see you next time.